I'm Danielle with the Marion Public Library, and I just read Beasts by Ingvild Bjerkeland. So this is a book that is translated. The author is Norwegian, and it is her first book that was translated from her natural language to English. So in this story, we have Abdi and Alva. Abdi is 13. His sister is Alva. She's about 5. And they are now living in a dystopian society. Major cities in Norway, where the book takes place, have been overrun by beasts. And they are in the outskirts in one of the smaller towns, and so initially feel safe. However, the beasts start spreading to those cities as well, and villages, and when their area gets hit, their mother winds up telling them to run. And they then, on the rest of the book, are on a pilgrimage to try and get to the one area that's supposed to be safe. It is a quick read. I think it's also one that a lot of younger audiences wouldn't be as intimidated to pick up because it's not as lengthy. It's about 120 pages. I appreciated the fact that it was not overly graphic, so those who maybe might be a little more squeamish if there's too much description of blood or other things along those lines should not have an issue with this one. It's not overwhelming in the sense of horror either, but I did appreciate the fact that it does also pull on the emotions. Read-alikes for this, I would suggest first would be the Maze Runner trilogy. So if you've liked it and want a shorter read, I'd recommend this. It also deals with creatures of the unknown, a survival type element, going on pilgrimage, and also the main protagonist in that story is also a teenage male. Another one I'd recommend is the Testing series, which is one I actually talked about in the last video that I did. And with that one, it is also a dystopian, and it deals with a main protagonist who, in the first book, during a third of the story, they are also dealing with creatures that are unknown, as well as whether or not people around them are to be trusted. Thank you so much for watching, and please come and check out this book and any of our other books at the library. We've got a lot of really great options. Hope to see you soon.